the Nation is an art exhibition hosted by the studio at Stephen Walton Company. The exhibition features a selection of artwork from both established and emerging artists. The exhibition is curated voluntarily by Jessica Deutsch. It is arranged to uplift artists in South Africa as an experience where art is a portal from the reality you know to a world that is filled with magic.
So the exhibition happened because after seeing all this work and realizing that it just was not seeing the light of day, some of it was, but it was hard because the prices weren't high enough for a commercial gallery to take it. Prices are low. They shouldn't be. I think this work is remarkable. So I started gathering them. I asked them 6 to 8 months in advance because they have to have that time to prepare. And I came to Stephen Walton Company, and they have this wonderful gallery here, and they agreed that this was a cause they wanted to be involved in.
We got involved with Jessica Deutsch, who's the curator of the exhibition, to mainly get involved in young contemporary artists to, like the exhibition's title is, to be the voice of the nation. Exactly that. To give young contemporary artists a room to be seen, to say what they need to say, to get into people's homes without having to go through the mainstream gallery market, which sometimes can be a little bit difficult.
This exhibition boasts work by Lindy Sales, Diane Victor, William Kentridge, as well as Vusi Mfupi, Happy Dhlame, Thabo Molapo, and other emerging artists. The aim of the exhibition is to elevate South African art on world stages.
There's been scholarships here. I mean, Happy Dhlame, for example, at a very young age, went to Switzerland on a scholarship, and later he went to France. He exhibited in France and Switzerland, but he gave up that career there to come back here to help his fellow artists, to mentor them, to lift them up. So between the artists themselves, there is this comradeship, wanting to see this, one knowing how the struggle, how hard it is, and wanting to push it forward. South Africa in particular is hot because it's more sophisticated. There's more and more fairs devoted purely to Africa, and the artists here, although many self-trained, have had more exposure to older artists. They've been mentored. There's been programs for them.
For businesses to be involved in the arts industry in South Africa is exceedingly important. We've noted that internationally businesses support arts on every single level. It's certainly filtering through into the South African art market as well. A lot of businesses are either sponsoring events like this or are making sure that their own art collections are big and have every artist that South Africa has ever seen in it, and obviously supporting further the contemporary artists and the upcoming artists as well.
As Jessica states, these artworks are what bind a nation together. Many artists feel it is time in South Africa to acknowledge art as a fundamental in making us think, explore, and shape the future we would like to have.
Apart from being an auction house, that is our main objective, having three sales in Joburg every year and 3 sales at our Cape Town office. The studio has opened and we'd like to see regular shows here throughout the year so people can get in touch with us to see what the next show is after the Voice of the Nation.
What's wonderful about an artist and working with an artist and watching him is that he goes straight to the heart of the spiritual world. Everybody is supposed to stand in front of a painting and read it their way. There is no meaning to any piece of art. And that's why when people say they don't understand art, no one is supposed to. You're supposed to simply stand there, look at it, and see what it does to you. Because it does do something to you. It does change the way your brain thinks.